A brand new weapon pack and update has just been announced for the Hunter Call of the Wild, and honestly, it may be the coolest weapon pack of all time. Let's check out the trailer for the multi-class weapon pack. I'm not even kidding. When they showed the classes for the Richardson 500, my jaw dropped. I have been borderline begging for a class 8-9 gun for like 5 years in the Hunter Call of the Wild. This is awesome. Whether it's moose, whether it's like grizzly bear, other class 8 animals, we finally have something that is specific to those, and then obviously your class 9s, lions, Cape buffalo, things like that. Really, really cool. And there is an article that came along with this announcement as well. The Richardson 500, a powerful straight pull rifle for the biggest game, offering a distinct weighty feel. Its decocking safety is chambered in 500 Jeffrey, making it the ultimate choice for large game at long ranges. Covers classes 8-9 and the option of 500 Jeffrey solid rounds or soft point ammunition. So obviously, kind of like your polymer tip versus the soft point, a little bit different there, but that is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to use that thing. Moose, better look out. Then, of course, perhaps the most requested small game caliber ever in the Hunter Call of the Wild, we are finally getting a 17 HMR. Now, how to pronounce that? Joneros, I'm not sure. Super, super cool that we're finally getting a 17. It is only classes 1-2. I was hoping maybe we could see 1-3. You know, things like links. You could potentially use a 17 for, but then when you look at access to your being class 3 as well, I don't mind that it's classes 1-2. A highly accurate rifle that offers a flat trajectory for easier long-range hunting. That is going to be crucial. What is the zero range for this weapon? What is the bullet drop like? Is it going to revolutionize what we carry as our, class 1 weapon? I imagine because it's classes 1-2, something like the 22 strat won't be available here, but it might just be finally that thing that jumps up a notch from your 22-8, your 22 Magnum, whatever. We'll have to see. This miniature rifle has quick second shots and a 10-round magazine and offers extended zeroing modes. I think that means out of 300 meters. That's the way I read that. I surely hope so. Ideal for birds and other small game. Covers classes 1-2 with the option of a 17 HMR full metal jacket or polymer tip ammunition. I am so stoked for that. We already have potentially like a meta changing weapon here in the 17 HMR, and that dang 500, I don't care what anybody says, that's going to be a ton of fun. Now this is a 4-weapon pack, which we've never had before. Next up, the Alice Precision Shot 25-06. We literally just yesterday on stream talked about a 25-06 and how cool and like kind of more popular of a caliber it's becoming. An iconic, reliable choice for a wide range of medium game. This iconic bolt action rifle, around for nearly a century, provides considerable force and comfortable recoil. Despite its age, it's really only been like within the last 20 years that the 25-06 has kind of come on. And now we have it here in the Hunter Call of the Wild coming in just a week, covering classes 2-7 with the option of 25-06 polymer tip or soft point ammunition. 2-7 is going to be really interesting. Are there any 2-7 guns in the entire game? I don't think so. If there is, I'm completely overlooking it, but we have things like the 257, which have become massive for the game. I mean, the 257 is, bar none, the best kind of like small and medium game rifle we have. Could the 25-06 just jump that? One weapon pack later. It very well could, because 2-7, that coverage could do so much for your loadouts. I mean, the amount of different things you could carry. this could be your carry the 25-06, and you only need, like, let's say the Richardson 500 or the 375 or whatever, and a 22. If you carry 4 weapons like I do, you can slap a shotgun in there for any loadout, and now you've got your bird option or whatever you might need a shotgun for. That could be absolutely game-changing. And then, maybe the coolest option of them all, we have the Cassidy Combination Shotgun 22 mag. Now, the 22 mag obviously isn't a new caliber, but this classic break-action weapon essentially gives you both a rifle and shotgun in one metal package, covering long distances with its 22 Magnum rifled barrel and close quarters with its 12-gauge shotgun barrel. Simply hold reload to switch ammo type and instantly adapt to any hunting scenario. Because of the ammo types we have here, it covers classes 1 to 8 with a wide choice of ammunition between 22 hollow point and 12-gauge birdshot, buckshot, and slug. And I gotta say, the way they showed it in the trailer with the grizzly bear scene, so clever. I thought that was really, really cool. So huge coverage there. A combo 22 and shotgun, that is gonna be a ton of fun. We've talked about weapon packs so often in Hunter Call the Wild, it often feels like there's one star of the show, and then 2 other weapons that are, you know, pretty good. Look at it, I don't even know what the star of the show is. I think the 17, but then maybe it's the 25-06, the 500 seems really cool, and how are we not gonna use this thing? Like, what a cool weapon pack. 4 guns, we've never had that before in Hunter Call the Wild, and there is more with this update. Patch 9.1, which is like the free update that comes along with the DLC being released. The multi-class weapon pack DLC releases with a new patch for everyone. The patch will add a new Great One, new fallow deer variations, I think that means fur types, I imagine so, and new moose antlers. Cannot wait to see what that is, and oh, what a perfect time. Like, release the Richardson 500, new moose antlers. I wonder what we're gonna do next week. It's moose hunting. I'm so excited, this is nuts. You'll find out throughout the next week, but the patch notes will reveal all on Monday, April 13th, to check out a day early. I imagine very soon we'll know what the new Great One is, but the fact that we're getting another Great One coming out is really, really exciting. And I was trying to think of it like, okay, we've got these 4 guns, they cover everything from classes 1 to 9 with the different weapons. I thought maybe it could be a certain gun that would give it away. I don't know that it is. Like, what could we be looking at as that next Great One species? Wild boar were the last Great One added to the Hunter Call the Wild with the Scotland release, and I find they typically go kind of like base game and then non-base game. So, wild boar being a Hirschfelden animal, therefore a base game species, I imagine a non-base game animal, maybe we could finally have that coveted Great One Rocky Mountain elk. I talked about it in my Christmas Eve wishlist video in December. I would love if they would do something like that. Can you imagine taking that thing out with the Richardson 500? Are they still Class 8? I don't know. If not, 25-06 would be a pretty cool way to do it. No matter what, whatever the new Great One is, Class 1, 9, or anything in between, one of these new weapons will be ethical for it, and I cannot wait to see what we have coming up. But, man, exciting times to Hunter Call the Wild. We know along with the bug fixes and stuff that are coming with patch 9.1, the haggis fix should be in there. They mentioned there would be an update this month. I imagine this is certainly a part of it, so that hopefully is going to be fixed, and getting out there hunting a haggis, I don't know, with a 17 HMR, that sounds like a pretty cool thing to do. Really, really excited to see what is coming to Hunter Call the Wild, and these weapons, like, this, before getting to handle them, may legitimately be my favorite weapon pack of all time. All the guns seem really cool. All of them have, like, a legitimate usage, maybe other than the combination gun, and it just looks like an absolute blast to use, quite literally. I mean, having a 22 and a shotgun option, in a sense, I just talked about, like, carrying the 25-06 and, like, a, you know, 375 or whatever. That's your class 1 coverage with the 22, and your shotgun for whether you need pheasants, ptarmigan, a species that needs shot out of the air. There are so many things that you can do with your loadouts with this update to really change it up, and really, I think, you know, be able to use other guns that maybe in the past didn't fit into a loadout for one reason or another. Cannot wait for this. I wanted to make this video and show you guys this. This is awesome. So let me know in the comments below. Firstly, of course, what do you think the new Great One is going to be? Could it be Rocky Mountain Elk? Could it be something else? Base game, non-base game? Where are we going with that? And which of these weapons is your favorite? Because I think I'm going to need to handle them before I truly pick a favorite. But that 500, a class 8 to 9, I've wanted that forever. I am going to be so excited to use that thing. Anyway, on that note, that's going to do it for this quick video. I just wanted to cover that, and yeah, really exciting times in Hunter Call of the Wild. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you next time.